Right, so this is a 2004 2-litre Volkswagen Touran, and I was looking for the relay for the glow plugs. Sorry, lost here. Looking for the relay for the glow plugs. Checked all over the place, couldn't really decide where it was. Somebody then said that it was in the side of the fuse box, so I'm assuming that is it there. Right, so I've already been in here looking for it. So what you've got to do is you've got to take your battery out, which is obvious. You've got to pull off your air filter box, again fairly obvious, and you have to take out the battery tray, which is again reasonably easy. A few wires here and there. Okay, so take out the battery tray there, and then the relay is there underneath the fuse box. I still can't see how to get the fuse box out, which would make life easier. Probably somebody else would know it, but the relay is there. Turn it around. 461. Right. And it's a 7-pin. It isn't. Maybe a 6-pin. Hang on a minute. I'll come back and I'll pull that out. So it's one of them. Lots of pins. Now unfortunately at this present time I don't really know how to test that, so I'm going to go in and have a look and see what I can find out. If I've got to get a new one, I got a new one. Also you can see several other things in there if you need to get at it. That's I think it's something to do with a gearbox filter. No idea what all that is until I want to take it off. Right, so it turns out that the location of the relay is the same as the 1.9 and the Mark 5 Golf, the Borers and all the rest of them. So I'm going to cheat, I'm going to rebuild it all, but I'm going to leave the relay box down there because there's plenty of room. Then I can have a quick look at it when I got more time. So I put the battery box in, 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3. So I'll stick the battery in now. I think most people should be able to manage that. Now the air filter box just pushes down on those 2 pins there and a bolt, and that's the only thing that holds that in. Right, battery in. Fiddly little plastic bloody shit around the battery is also in. I hate working on modern cars, as you could probably tell. When you want to get that bit off, that cover, you have to get a screwdriver into there and push that tongue in there and in there, and then you make sure that it clips into the side there. All complete absolute crap. See why I like working on pre-war cars, can't you? Right, so when you're doing the battery, always disconnect the earth first, otherwise you get a big flash and then who knows what happens with these modern things. So all the nasty plastic bits are all connected. I've still got room to get to the thing there. I'll put that back where it should be later on, maybe. Depends how I go. I did invest in a pair of those for undoing those stupid clips there. Can't believe after 50 years I'm still buying tools to work on bloody cars. So there you go. Right, so I'll go and find out about testing that one now. Right, so finally figured out how to sort this relay out and try and see if it's working. So excuse the wiring, it's a bit airy tight, but there you go. Right, so firstly you need power at number 30, which is that big one there, and 87, which is that little one there. That should power the relay. So that wire there on terminal 31 is a negative, goes to the negative side of the battery. That wire there is to my little test light, which will simulate the glow plug itself. Okay, so with that all wired up, you take a negative and flash the ST terminal, which is that one, and you'll see the glow plug relay, or the light in this case, is lighting up. And that basically is how you test the relay. So this is off the car. Obviously I wouldn't try it on the car because I wouldn't want to disturb all the computer and everything else, having been down that road before. I have tested all four of the relay or the glow plug pins, and they're all working in the same. They're all working the same. So it's just like that basically. Obviously the ECU controls the time that it will power up the glow plug. I've put some pictures at the end of this so you can hopefully pause it and see what's going on. Okay, well, best of luck with that.